Hello? Can you hear me, chat? Can you guys hear me? If so, please say something now. Okay, you can hear me. That's cool. Now the next question is, and I'm sorry that this is all a little bit improvisational. Can you guys also see me now? Because you should be able to. Somewhat. Wait. Let me actually stand up. So, hi. Now I'm also in the corner of the screen. Let me actually mute this for now because I did a little bit of a more fancy setup than usual. Something with my full body calibration is off. There we go. That's better. But yeah, hello and welcome to another episode of Deadly Spots, some random Z fighting that will trigger her to hell and back. No, welcome to another episode of Near the White. It has been a while. We had over half a year of a season break. Let me actually... No, wait. Here we go. It has been over half a year of a season break. Therefore, we did quite a lot of work. I'm currently standing in the middle of one of the results of this work, in fact. But yeah, if you remember, or you might remember that... Why the fuck is the camera? Oh, I know why. Okay, you might remember that my last character died, so this isn't... Ignore this thing. This is a new one. Hello, my name is Miranda Vurawn. I am... Can you actually read that? You might be able to. I am the current planetary head of Astro. I didn't mean to flip you guys off there, but yeah. I run a giant spaceship full of scary mercenaries. So, yeah, this happened. We are currently waiting, I think that should be 1 more minute until the RP actually starts. And, yeah. By the way, can you guys hear the background music? I hate this thing. One of the downsides of being a map dev. And hello Bankai. But yeah, generally speaking, it's Near the White again. It's hardcore RP. That means as soon as I leave through that door over there, I'm most likely not gonna be able to look at chat anymore. Simply for the fact that I'm gonna be in character. You don't hear the music. Oh. Because I'm a stupid monkey. Now you should hear the music. I accidentally unmuted the wrong thing. And, yep, now it's the right thing. But yeah. I can't show off the ship right now, Bushboy. We're starting in a minute. But you will see in a few minutes. Because I'm going to give everybody else a tour. Actually, speaking of everybody else, just a quick check. Did you guys find the way to the cabins, or are you lost on the ship?
We're in the habitation deck.
Okay.
Yeah, we made it.
Cool, cool. Everybody is where they belong. That means I can be happy. But yeah, I also got this fancy Neo overlay thingy, and if I disable the streamer mode for a second, you should also see that down there I have a little image of my head that is actively a camera, even though it could be a little higher. There we go. Now I'm technically floating a little bit, but who cares? It's still optimizable, but it's still in the works. So, yeah. Now we are doing what we always like to do. Waiting for the RP to start. Oh, and there's new guns. Let me actually... scale this down a little.
Time, or is there a delay?
Repeat?
Are we on schedule to start on time, or is there a delay?
There might be a short delay because I get the feeling that they might have found the big pink thingy.
It vanished for me. Like, I found it when I got onto the platform for boarding, and then when I was looking at it, it did vanish. So they may have
Okay.
a problem.
Yeah, it looks like some form of broken particle effect, but we will see. We will see what happens and what they decide to do. It would actually give me time to rearrange some of my desktop windows a little more. There we go. So, yeah. You know what, guys? I'll... Oh.
Yes, wander the halls.
Where are you? I'll come get you.
The entrance of the ship I just entered.
Okay, okay.
Oh, hey, look, stream. There's Jarrus Slimer.
Follow me, follow me.
It's this elevator that says habitation deck. Alternatively, you can also use the back entrance that will directly lead there.
And the rooms have numbers.
Yep. So now you saw a little bit of the interior of the ship, but you'll see more over the course of this episode. Oh, there we go. Streamer mode. Now you can see me full screen. Pew. Now you can see me full screen. Yeah. Oh, and don't be confused if I look at my hand like this. This is where you guys are. And this is where my compatibilities are. And this is where my OBS and my Discord is.
Have you guys noticed the middle rung of the ladder has a clipping issue?
Yes, I have noticed it has been triggering me for the past 10 minutes. And I know that we're not going to be able to fix it for the next 2 weeks, so please don't remind me of it. Different question though. Have you guys noticed the gaming toilets that I gave you? Because
Now I can play Call of
this is
Duty.
the toilet, and right on the other side, there's a screen. So, yeah. This is the Leviathan. Or at least a tiny little bit of it. Yeah. Ooh. Did Kier give the... I think gave the chairs collision by accident. Oh boy. Now we're gonna collide with everything. That is unfortunate. But yeah, chat, how are you guys doing? Is everybody doing alright? Enjoying this Friday? Having a good start in the weekend? How were your weeks? Tell me stuff that I can talk about when I'm waiting for the RP to start. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff that you can watch. By the way, have you guys already heard that on Twitch TV/neon_divide_official there is a spectator POV for the first 2 hours, that is? Maybe if my stuff gets boring, you might also check out that. Bop, ba-dup, ba-dup, bop, bop, dip, ba-dup, bop, bop, bloop. So, how are you guys doing on this wonderful Friday evening?
Wondering why my Discord's so quiet.
Doing Metal Gear Revengeance fucking memes on Encore.
I'm singing
Seriously?
by myself.
Wondering why my window crop stopped working.
What cabin are you guys in?
6.
Where are you guys memeing around?
Encore and Edward are in 2.
I mean, technically all of you can have your own cabin, but
Well, while we're waiting around,
We were thinking of leaving
would
you
you
number
like
1.
to give us our out-of-character
Oh,
mission
never mind.
statement
Your own
of
special.
what we want to accomplish this season?
okay. Out of character mission statement. What we want to accomplish this season. Let me go back to my cabin so you guys don't hear me double. The mission for the overarching mission is to establish a stronger astral presence on Hellion. For that, we want to establish multiple outposts and safe houses all through our operation area. We, of course, want to make some money here. So if there's jobs coming in, that's cool. Additionally, there is quite a few high-value bounty targets on this planet. So if we stumble across those, please inform your superior, and we will take action accordingly, because bounties are money to be made. Additionally to that, investigate the alien attack from a year ago to see what kind of profit we can pull out of that.
I think Edward
Try-
should be in charge of that.
Try to not interfere with the local corporations too much. They do their own thing, and until we're specifically paid otherwise, we're not going to interfere with them. Yeah, other than that, oh yeah, maybe a little bit of information for all of you guys. I think the unofficial vote earlier led to the result that the motto of Astral is Ex Astrorum Descendemus. There we go. My Latin is a little bit rusty. I'm sorry. Which translates to "From the stars we descend," which is also interchangeable with the motto if you're not good at
Descend from
Latin.
the stars, monkey spider style.
Yep.
Spider monkey style.
Yep, exactly. In big spaceships.
Damn it.
Yeah. Additionally, maybe a thing that your characters would probably have been briefed about beforehand is that to protect her personality, your commander, so Miranda Vurawn / Miranda Mithra Nuruodo, which is her full name, but nobody can pronounce that, so everybody just calls her Vurawn.
Naruhodo?
Mithra Nuruodo.
No, I mean Naruhodo, I understand.
Yep. Long story short, she's a high-value person, so to protect her identity, she is not going to be addressed as the commander of the Astral troops in public.
Just M.
If you talk about her to anybody, she's just simply going to be, or the order is to basically just call her your superior, end quote. if you directly address her around people while she is wearing her astral armor, which will be very easy to spot by the astral logo and the helmet. She is going to be addressed as M. And if you spot her in civilian clothing, so the model that I'm, for example, using right now, you can call her Miranda, but then you will basically deny every involvement of her in astral until specifically ordered otherwise. Other than that, I think a thing that was floating around in our channel a while ago was code names. So, kids, did you come up with your code names?
Oh, that's a start.
Okay. Well,
Talk
we
about
can
this in
do that.
character.
Yeah, we can do that in character. Well then, everybody, good luck. All right. You can actually let me leave that here, just so I have a reference point. Now I need to reset my full body one more time, and then we are pretty much ready to start. Another wonderful morning on the Leviathan. I just dropped my gun. Kids, firearm safety. Never drop your gun. In character. Good morning, soldiers.
Morning, Admiral.
Where is the rest?
We don't have any idea. He's a little shy this morning.
Okay, Edward is standing behind Encore. You know, you are allowed to take a cabin on your own, right? Whoever of you wants to switch cabins.
He hails with the night terrors.
Okay, where is Sophie?
Knock, knock.
Good morning, soldier. We're expecting you in the hallway. All right, everybody.
Here you are.
I am delighted to inform you, that you are currently the lead forces of Astral on this planet. I believe some of you have experience with this town, some of you not so much. But that is fine. Maybe to quickly introduce myself, my name is Miranda Vurawn. I am your commanding admiral for the Hellion Astral Fleet, and yeah. I'm also the acting captain of the Leviathan at the moment. I believe you all know your way around on the ship?
Yes, ma'am.
Barely.
Alright, I guess it's time for a tour then. So, where do we start? Probably ideally that way. Follow me then, soldiers.
Falling in.
As you might know, by the way, you don't have to be so formal around me. I'm not that kind of admiral. I'm not gonna get you executed just for
Aye, aye, ma'am.
not standing comfortably. But yeah, the UAS Leviathan. A warship that has seen many battles, especially during the War of Unification. A heavily modified capital ship specialized in ship-on-ship combat, but that does not mean that we can't bomb cities to shreds. First of all, this here is the armory. I just needed to double check which airlocks are locked. This here is the armory. If you ever need equipment, weapons, ammunitions, armor, anything, you can grab it from here. All of you should be green for unlocking the lockers, so you should be able to grab everything you need. Here you already see 2 of our airlocks. These lead to the outside of the ship. Right now we have 2 unlocked airlocks, 1 leading to each landing pad. If you look at the ship from the outside, the after airlock, so the one at the back of the ship, will lead to the airlock segment over there on our habitation deck. So if you just want to get to our habitation deck, feel free to use the back airlock. The front airlock leads to the more public sectors of the ship in case we have guests, so we don't want them to run through here. So follow me in the other direction here. Here we can see our primary mode of transportation on the ship, an elevator. I believe you all know how to operate an elevator. You walk in, push the button. Yeah, that's how complicated elevators are.
Sometimes the door crashes you if you're soft.
Yeah, and don't stand inside the door. These things have quite a bit of force when they're closing. So here we have the after airlock of the ship. The front orientation of the ship is that way. So yeah, this is our private way outside. Here we also have the mess hall. If you ever need a space to just relax, hang out, or talk to friends, this is the place to go. I allow private visitors as long as they're always with you guys, as long as they're on the ship. Understood? Good.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go into the elevator then. Alright, soldiers, this is the public deck, kind of the hub of the ship. This is where we will welcome most of our visitors. Right here, behind this door, is my office. If I'm on the ship, I'm either here or on the bridge. If you bring public visitors on the ship through the front airlock, please inform either me or Edward, who is our second in charge, as you might know. We will make sure to welcome the visitors on the Leviathan. If we move over here, we will reach another set of elevators. This one here leads to the lower decks, where the brig is located. This one here leads to the sub-bridge. Any non-astral personnel is only allowed on the sub-bridge with the specific permission from either Edward or me. So no bringing visitors through that elevator or through that elevator. I mean, I can quickly show you. This here is the subdeck, the space reserved for our very special visitors. If you understand what I mean. Yeah, the doors are currently broken, so you push the button, you can go through them. It's magic. Don't question it. If you ever have to have a very private conversation, you can with somebody, you can have it over there in that room. Additionally, careful, Edward, you can also close this door to lock off the area even further. So, yeah, this is the place for the special guests. If we go back and enter the other elevator, This here is the sub-bridge. We're basically directly under the bridge right now. Over here we have office spaces for both Edward and Jeremiah. You can pick which one you want. It doesn't matter to me.
Well, I'm the lefty, so...
If you need computer terminal access or anything, you can do that here. But once again, no visitors on this deck until specifically stated otherwise. Now if we take this elevator here, where's Edward? There he is. This here is the bridge of the Leviathan, so to say its heart. If we ever get boarded for whatever stupid reason, this is the place to defend, because this is where the ship is getting controlled. That up there, obviously, is my chair, so nobody sits on there that's not me. And yeah, with that, enjoy the view. We have coffee, which is free to take for everybody who can drink coffee, which is, I believe, me. And yeah. Are you enjoying the view, Jerry?
Yes.
All right. There's one more space that I have to show you guys. Oh, the guns. Well,
Start shooting.
these two are the seats for the systems operators for the weapons. One of them is the offensive system operator, the other one uses the defensive turrets, which right now, to not cause a giant ruckus with the corps, are disabled. But generally speaking, the missile batteries are right in front of this window. There is a railgun mounted to the front of the ship that we can set up to fire. Yes, a railgun. I'm pretty sure if we take off your arms, we could even load you into that thing.
I'd like to fire a railgun.
Maybe one day, but not in here.
That'd be a little fun.
Yeah, if we fired it right now, we would take down the whole Masaru Tower, so...
That's
We-
all right.
We better don't do that,
I don't
because
like
that's
the
gonna be
young
expensive.
magician's lips.
Well, they're paying us, and as you all know, who pays us is our friend. Well then, soldiers, last but not least, we have the front airlock access. This way brings you to the front landing pad. If you ever want to bring in visitors that are not your private visitors, preferably through that airlock, because it leads right next to our heart of the Leviathan, as I like to call it, the war room. This is the place for public conferences, etc., etc. Also, if we ever have official visitors, we will welcome them in here. Yeah, and while we're at it, soldiers, would you mind sharing your code names with me while we're here? It is important for the protection of each other. We're only going to use code names outside of the Leviathan, and in presence of visitors, obviously.
I think the gunny should start.
It's impossible for them to not know who I am. I'm on Trident TV.
That is fine. It's a little bit of an exception, but still for shorter call-outs and to keep you protected in case our radio transmissions are getting intercepted. It's still good to have a
I
code
am a
name.
bit of a big shot, aren't I?
Alright, big shot it is. Jerry Slimer?
Hello, my name is Jerry Jr., and my code name is Cable. If you ever talk to me on the radio, please refer to me as such.
Big shot Cable? Edward? Big Shot Cable back. And Ophi.
Ophi.
Just Ophi? Okay, just Ophi.
Not my real name.
Alright, that works then. I would say, with that, you all now know your way around the Leviathan. If you need me, you can reach me on the Astral Comms. Additionally, we have a communications channel up here at least, that is Radio Channel 45, which should be available for everybody else publicly. I would say, Encore, Ophi, you two are free to go for the moment. Jerusalem, Edward, I'll need to keep you guys here for a moment longer. Encore,
Yes, ma'am.
Encore, you know what? Why don't you take Ophi around for a tour of the upper city?
Come on, Ophi. Let me show you the shithole.
So, you two, considering that we have our private comm system that is working pretty much across the whole planet, I would say we can use the public comms channel that we've been assigned here, which should be Radio Channel 45, for contact with clients. Jerusalem, you're our private dispatch or our primary dispatcher. I would recommend that you're listening in on Channel 45 at all times in case somebody needs us. Edward and Jerusalem,
Yes, ma'am.
you two get the task to go around today, let it known to everybody that comms channel 45 is the channel to call for us. In case that somebody has a mission for us, they have two choices: either to come here and debate it here on the ship with us in a private space that is absolutely non-surveilled. Alternatively, we can also send you to them. The protocol for that is one of you will reach out to the customer, go there, and then set up a comm link so I can debate the mission details with them via comms. Understood?
Yes,
Aye.
ma'am.
Alright then. You two have a mission.
Understood.
Dodger?
And I'm going to go taking care of something. This way is the way out.
That one.
The door open, Jerry. Yes.
We don't have any guards on duty. Okay. And yes, hair physics go burr sometimes. That's the problem with long hair. Ah, the upper city. Empty as always.
Masara is the magic. And trying the propaganda that makes me look so good.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Okay, I believe the third person camera needs minor adjustments. But yeah. I will take care of that after this episode. Because that's actually one of the new things that I have. The camera you see in the bottom right corner is set up on my avatar, which means that adjusting it always requires a re-upload, which is a little bit of a pain, but yeah. Transport Nexus. Here we go. Now, I actually... what was the command for that again? That was a guard. I could have sworn I set up that command. 1 second. Da, 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 da. Dashboard. Bot. Commands. Oh, it's just maps. Cool. Dumb. Well, it is how it is. Actually, let me quickly double check. There was some sort of ping. Nope. Well then, I believe I can actually set this up like this, and then I can see it better. Cast Discord. Yep. I believe the server that handles the map populations might just be burning, because it's also the server that handles the website. So I guess I just need to request and hope for the best. I mean, I'm one person, so it shouldn't. Oh, hey, it's the Talaris crew. Masaru. Hi.
Hello! Hi, we're about to leave to go to the Embassy real quick. Oh, my audio. That's weird.
I gotta leave, so see you guys around.
Yeah, us as well.
Okay, new map. And Asymmetric Man, thank you for the sub. Holy shit. 5 months already? Time flies. I'm about also sorry when I'm adjusting my headset a little more. I just got a brand new headset, so accept your Discord friends request. I didn't get it. So you might be sending a request to the wrong person. You should be able to find me though, because !Discord gives you the invite link to my Discord server, and from there on, you can just add me because I'm in that server. Who would have thought that I'm in my own Discord server? Right? God, why is this word taking so long to initialize? Yep, that is me. Dum 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 wham ba-dum ba-dum ba-dum. It's not actually in my pending list, but it might be possible that you sent it while I was streaming and then streamer mode caught it and auto-denied it, because that's the thing that streamer mode sometimes does. Oh no, for a second I thought my gun would have turned into a fishing pole. Hello, fellow human beings.
I don't trust her.
Wow.
Wait. I fucked that up. I gotta do it like this. I don't trust you. There, that better?
Listen, bud, you better do.
How come I can't access the trait?
Did they unlock your panel for you?
I hope. I guess not.
Yeah, let me actually double check. Here comes the what is broken on your thing, just for the record.
Nothing shows up. It says add new trait. Can't access that.
Nothing shows up at all. Okay. You know, I can also not see something there. Let me quickly go tech support mode here. No, this shit isn't. Ah, shit. Why isn't this not ordered anymore?
Weapon was, what do you think I should start off with? I work for the corpus, but I've just been here as a regular merc for a while.
Question: did you just register yourself as Haven instead of Haven Space Kendrick on the character registration thing?
Should be Haven_Kendrick.
Because the only thing that I have in here is Haven. Let me actually double check your character really quick. I mean, it should still be Sable, right?
Yeah.
Let me quickly. Why did that not work? Okay, it seems like something here is extremely busted. Let me see if I can find it here.
What would be temporary workaround for that be? It's pretty much the only
The temporary workaround would be that I unlock your sheet and then let you assemble your sheet by hand. That would just take a moment.
Okay, that's fine.
You know, you don't actually show up in here. That's interesting.
That is weird.
That's very weird indeed. Let me double check. Da, 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 da. When did you submit your sheet?
Which one? There were like 4 different forms.
The character sheet as well as the player registration form.
Should have been a while ago.
Okay. I think I have an idea why it ate your thing. I'm gonna unlock you for now. You should be able to select the traits that you had. And then, ow, fuck.
You okay?
Yep, I just hit my foot on my desk.
Let's see. Trying to find myself on this list.
You know, you're not on the list for some reason. You will need to assemble it manually.
Oh, I mean, it shows me right there. There it is.
Oh, really? Where? Okay, that's interesting.
Ivan Kendrick.
Might just
Jump
be
height 1.
blind.
Magic vulnerability. Combat. Yeah, it's there. Okay,
Yep.
so if I just click it, does that pull up? How do I apply it?
You just clicked it, that means now it's applied automatically. So I just locked it again.
Got it.
You should be fine now. Okay, cool.
Awesome. Cool. Alright, I guess I'll just start off with, the basic armor, because what he wears here, and then the basic vest.
I mean, you're a corp character, right?
Yeah.
Actually, let me think. That looks like light armor, so you might just be able to, on the other hand, it's probably not corp level armor, right?
This is not the armor he wears, when he's working for the corpse.
Yeah.
Specifically. His suit is
Um,
superpowered. So this would be just probably medium armor.
Yeah, I think you can just go for the Kevlar armor. That should be cool.
Kevlar and a pistol. I'll just grab this.
Yep.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay. No, wait. I need to go that way. Da-da-da-da-da-da-dum. So this is the infamous room.
Someone know around here, just Fred, Joe,
Oh. Convenience store.
Guess so. If you want to help with that, probably be cool with that.
Excuse me?
Hey yo, what up?
You can probably help me. I'm looking for a place where I can get an ID done and where I can rent an apartment. Do you know where I have to go for that?
Office down at the bank.
Okay, at the bank. Thank you.
Yeah. See you later.
Just down the street a little.
And the bank.
Hey, guess what? The bank's fucking closed.
Next time.
Sorry, do you know when they open again?
No idea. They open whenever they want to.
That's unfortunate.
Probably check in with Malcolm. Maybe they can give me some.
Hello. Can I help you somehow?
Rachel recently saw the mayor walking down in a lower plaza if you needed something from the bank.
Yeah, I mean, I need to get an ID done, and I want to rent an apartment, so I don't know if the mayor can help me walking around in the lower plaza, but I'll try to find him. Do you guys know how he looks?
He is a tall man with blonde hair.
Okay. Tall man, blonde hair. That's better than nothing. Thank you.
He also talks very nicely.
Okay.
You alright, good sir? You've done a few. I'm good. Don't worry.
Quite right.
Just a funny side note I noticed. Dude with
Where did he go?
fancy
He
armor
was right here.
and multiple violent.
Tell me when this way.
Use a couple of nice posts, and we'll call this even.
Oh, sure, I'm all about exposure. I will do that for you.
And be extra nice to Jimmy. You know the very injured kid with the stutter?
Yeah, I love Jimmy, and I love to be
He
nice
said he
to
had a lot of
Jimmy.
fun hanging out with you.
Oh, that's so great. I hope I get to hang out with him again today. Oh, let me get that for you. Oh my gosh, you dropped it. That's okay. It's 10-second rule. Oh, you pick.
Yeah.
There you go.
Can you just throw it away from me? Oh, man.
Oh, Butterfingers. Yeah, I'll throw it away for you.
I could do that for you.
Hey,
That's
no,
fine.
I'm doing it. Oh, alright.
They love you.
Keep a close eye on that one.
Excuse me, sir. Are you the mayor of this place?
Unfortunately, how can I help?
Two things. I would like to get a new ID, and I would also like to rent an apartment. But when I was at the bank was closed. Do you have any clue when you're going to open it again?
Relatively soon. We're just doing rounds. You know,
Okay.
checking out the businesses and stuff.
Yeah, I mean it's still early in the morning,
We'll
so
be open before you know it.
okay, cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you sure you laughed.
Hmm.
You be loud as fuck, man. Yeah, I like it.
He's got space armor. This too.
I guess under some definitions, maybe?
Oh, you want
No.
Oh, no, you don't. Says you need
I'm just a big fan.
Yeah, you're okay. That's smart. Yeah. Put the logos on yourself so that you put your team there.
Yeah. Just like the news.
Well, I dropped my croissant and got my
Well, looks like you really need a burrito now.
Yeah. I'm not gonna eat it when it falls on the ground.
Dr. Burrito.
I'm betting 200 credits that Jimmy's gonna come back in face paint.
I'm not taking that bet.
Where did he go?
He went outside to play with his friends in the wilds.
play with his friends.
Alright,
Isn't
come
he
on
like
in.
23? Okay.
You know what? I bet he's gonna come back in his underwear. I may have just met him, but it sounds like something you would do.
I don't know. I don't want to see him in his underwear, especially if he soils himself.
Oh, does he do that? Is that why he seems so constipated all the time?
I'm not sure.
That makes sense.
Why don't you get the scoop? I think the world needs to know.
I don't want to get the scoop on what's in his underpants, but I'll ask. Who's gonna train me if he's not here? I need to shadow someone.
You do have to shadow someone. Our daily worry wart's not here to show you the basics. So, why don't you come on over?
Right.
We'll work together
Okay.
on this. Sit down in this chair. Make sure it's not any moist or anything. Don't sit on anything weird. I'll coach you from the other side of the teller station.
Okay.
If you don't mind, we'll be conducting a live training.
I see.
So just come on right up.
Let's step right up.
Good day. Good day. I would like to get a new ID done. I just arrived on planet and my old one is completely outdated, so, yeah.
I'm sure you would. What do you want me to do about it?
Alright, well now I'm gonna tell you what to do. This will regularly happen, since people are traveling all over the place. First what you want to do is kindly ask them for their full name, and then you want to search them in the database. See if they're real. See if they make sense.
Sure. Oh, what is your full name?
Miranda Vurawn.
Okay, and what is your social insurance number?
Social and didn't that stuff go out of business 2,000 years ago?
Yeah.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we haven't had social insurance for how long? At least since the war,
I don't
right?
really know how ITs work. They're different for sins.
So usually, from what I'm traveling around a little bit, so I am kind of familiar with the process. Usually, you ask for somebody's name, for the profession.
Okay, I didn't ask. He's a professional. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's keep
Don't
it
worry.
moving.
It's their first time. We're gonna do this
Yeah.
in peace. So why don't you search the name of the database, and you wanna actually verify they are who they are, right? Because the last thing you wanna do is hear like,
Okay.
oh, I'm so and so. So you wanna ask them questions that's present on their information there, like where they're from. See if it checks out.
What is this thing? Ugh. Okay, do you mind if I connect with my brain to your
Please.
plug-in for like all the information? Yeah, okay.
Actually, wait.
No, it's
Not for
fine.
now. We're gonna make a separate circuit for you soon. For now, no connecting.
Okay. Oh,
It's for
so
your
much
safety.
faster to- Fine.
It's for your
Okay,
safety.
So, can you say your name again? I wasn't listening.
Miranda Vurawn.
Okay, Miranda Vurawn. How do you spell Vurawn?
Vurawn.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe a few more seconds. Let me deal with this.
Where did he... Okay, where did he go? Alright, I did it!
I'm here.
Oh! You can't see
Don't
that
worry,
behind me
don't
like that. I have
I didn't
lightning
mean to.
fast reflexes.
Yeah, just don't impale
Okay.
me or anything. Alright, Miss
I'll try
Miranda,
not to.
where are you from?
I just arrived on planet. I'm currently residing, well, not anywhere, which is why I'm here.
And your age?
About 4,000 years, give or take.
Alright, that's a hard number to make up. Why don't you put your
4,000 years.
hand on that the scanner pad over there?
Sure.
Alright. For better or for worse, that's a bio match. So
People live that long?
we'll assign you your ID. It'll be sent to you in one day. For now, we'll print you out something. You can kind of flash it to people.
Okay.
As archaic as that may be.
I mean, worst case, we
Like
can also just
scan
take
the-
my old one, update it, if that's okay for you.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. There you go. Let me know when I can pull it out again.
Yeah, sounds good. We'll take it out.
Okay. Yeah, looks good.
Okay, I have a question. How, like,
Mm-hmm.
will it tell me on the system, or, like, how long is standard before I can tell them to pull out?
No, you'll hear a beep after a couple of seconds.
Okay.
That time it was a bit muffled. We'll have this place spruced up before you know it.
No problem. Is that it?
Apartment. Is
Yes,
there...
the apartment. If it is not too much trouble, we're currently closing the book on the last year.
Okay.
So, we're also a little short-staffed. So if you wait a bit, come back, we'll have someone here to show you to appropriate living quarters.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sorry, it's my first day.
When roughly should I be back? Later today, tomorrow, in a week? What's the estimate on that?
Tomorrow sounds good.
Okay, tomorrow. Well then, thank you for your time, and good luck at your new job.
Thanks. I won't need it, but...
Alright, next.
Yeah, have a good one.
Thank you so much for your faith here. We actually greatly appreciate it.
Oh, don't mind me.
Tell them you're gonna file some paperwork. Get your ID stuff in order so you can go out to the Upper City.
The mayor, like, is it still the same mayor here? Is he even in town? Like I said, it's been
The mayor is in the bank right now, teaching the new intern, I guess. So,
fantastic.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Oh. Careful there, sir.
Apologies, I do not have peripherals.
It's okay. So that door is closed.
Finding everything all right?
I didn't sneak out. I literally walked in here and waited. It's about a 5-foot distance. Want me to sneak out? I can't do that. I was about to turn back around. Okay, you can
This happen to be the same individual who runs Southern Comforts.
I believe so, yeah, I think that's him.
That is who I am waiting on as well. He is aware that I once wished to see him, however. Doesn't seem like he's around at the moment. Must be preoccupied. He runs a business. I would think he has someone else to watch the shop as he is away. Perhaps you might come in handy. Ask for a job.
Sir, 1 second. I couldn't help but him. I couldn't help but notice the logo on your vest. Excuse the probably very stupid question, but are you a wyvern?
We both are.
Ah, you both are. That's marvelous. Is there a place where we can talk? And that's not on the open street?
I'm always up for work.
Can do work if this is work related, unless this is recruitment related.
It's
Miss Marcelina.
it has the potential to become work related. Let me put it like that.
Very well. Shall we find Miss Marceline?
Yeah, sure.
You can take her to the doorstep of the Wyverns, or I'll just ask over comms to see where she is. I believe she is on Radio 7.
Oh, wait, I just realized no one else is in comms right now.
We'll just go to the headquarters. We'll start there.
James, is now a good time to introduce you?
Sorry, I'm still new around here. Trying
Same here.
alleyways. That way.
Okay.
This way? Yes, maybe. There is a way around through here. God, I hope I'm right. always getting lost. I'm sorry, there's a lot of alleyways here.
Yeah, understandable.
God, shit, you know what? Let me just... Marceline, you on? Got someone here looking for, work. Not related to cybernetics. Other work. Okay, I'm, kind of trying to find my way back over there. By your shop. Okay, like right next to your shop, actually.
Her bot, Sarah, she also works here and she handles a lot of the physical maintenance. I do mostly software and so different systems.
Where is her shop? Isn't this her shop? I feel so lied to. You know what? I will find her if you want to wait here.
Sure. I'm just gonna stay here. I'm not gonna move because otherwise I'm gonna get lost.
Yeah, no worries.
Yep, alright. Oh, nice to meet you. Kuiper? Oh, there's people everywhere. It looks like you're busy.
I'm just told to wait here for people, so...
What is this shop? And what do you do?
I am a cybersecurity specialist. I deal in software, networks,
Understood.
that sort of thing.
Perfect.
Your name's Oriana, yes?
Systems repair. This is correct.
Excuse me. Do you need to be repaired?
No, but I did want to give this information to my owner. And
Of course,
the
yes.
trust, they deal with hardware.
Yes, but they also focus on their own, wetware. So, if your owner needs something installed, they can probably handle it. They can also do repairs if you get busted.
Understood. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Hello.
Is the second hand open for business?
Yeah, can I help you?
Yeah, I have some issues with my phone. It seems like it's like I don't know what's going on. Invalid inputs going on.
Seems to be the trouble.
Well, it seems like I was trying to buy a burrito and then it just kept failing repeatedly and then it crashed.
You sure it's not a problem with, you said it's crashing?
Okay. I have good news and I have bad news.
Okay.
The good news is I found our base. The bad news is I don't know where my boss is.
Okay. Well,
We'll just go there and I'll tell her to come find us.
okay. That sounds like a plan.
It's unresponsive. There's just all the apps are crashing. Pretty generic, honestly.
Dr. Pulse. I realized you left without joining the comms, so if there was an emergency, I can get hold of you.
Now, if you would like, you can wait inside, and I will make sure that she is on the way. Do things that way. Or we can wait outside.
It doesn't matter to me.
Called the Wyverns now, actually, but yes.
Oh, the Wyverns, right. Last time I was here, there was hardly anyone involved. Kind of surprised to see
There's, oh boy, let me think. There's at least 6 of us now. At least 6 of us.
Yeah, no, back in the day, there was like maybe 2, and you never saw them.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. They're really short-handed. I'm actually from off-system. I'm a transfer from another branch on Coriolis 3. So, there's more of us.
Well, yeah, I guess, welcome to the shithole that is Savior City. I mean, I only just got back in town myself, so there's probably other people here who are more, it'd probably be better for them to welcome you.
Understandable. I mean,
I'm just wondering.
but he's a resident. But yeah, if you need any work, if you need any help with anything, I mean, you kind of look like you can handle yourself, but you know, just in case. Let us know. Channel 28.
Channel 28. Got it. What's your name?
Titus.
Titus. It's a powerful sounding name. Titus. Is it with a D or a T?
T. It's I'm junior.
T. Okay. So I'm gonna overpronounce it now because it sounds powerful. Sir Titus. You see that? There's Titus, then Titus.
I see what you did there. I like it.
Yeah,
I did just hear Marceline over the radio. She's on her way.
Okay, cool.
Sable Burchard. Very nice to meet you, Sable. Right, gun for hire. And I tend to do more private work as opposed to working with groups, but if work ever falls short,
Everybody.
See? More of us.
Come on in.
Oh, I remember that.
After all of you.
Good day. I think they're still trying to figure out who is supposed to enter first.
I believe he's standing at the door. There he is.
Apologies. I was having a very important conversation I need to finish before I came back to
It is
help.
perfectly fine.
Very quickly, do you know who Sable Burchard is? That was the guy I was talking to. He's like scoping us out, asking a lot of questions. It's kind of sketchy.
Sable. Yeah, I do. I drank with him once. He's a friend of... He was a friend of an old friend of mine, Cherry's. Or was it Vessa? He's okay. He's
Copy, I'll keep my
a
eyes
knucklehead and breaks prosthetics on accident, but he's fine otherwise.
Oh, I'm staying the fuck away from him.
Just don't get into an arm wrestling contest with him. I apologize. I'm Marceline.
Miranda, hi. I reached out to you guys because, well, I'm working in the information business, and sometimes customers of mine look for groups of people that are interested in certain types of work that potentially go against the conventions of the system, so to say. So I have heard...
Does every business here?
Yeah, I have heard that your group would potentially be up for operations like that.
Yeah, anything that pays well.
That's one of the benefits of my...
hell down here.
It's kind of my job to make sure that it doesn't. So, yeah.
So I'm going to assume you're looking for a partnership or something of the sort.
I would just like to
At
know...
least a place to send people.
I would just like to know that you guys are available for it. And one of my thing. Well, I'm relatively big in customer discretion, so my customer would probably hire me with a job to bring that information to you guys. So the question is also, how can I reach out to you in a discreet way?
Well, there's a few ways. We have the best way. By card. Number, email, everything.
Thank you.
Now if you're looking for something a little more, even more discreet, best idea would be either come knocking, come find one of us. 28's where you can reach us to have a conversation.
Yeah. Well, it is good to know that there's people for this kind of work down here. And who knows? Maybe there's a few corporate warehouses to storm in the near future. Well then, thank you for your time. And if you have any questions, I can't guarantee that I'm allowed to answer, but I can at least try.
If I have any and that come to mind, I'll let you know.
Alright. I can also...
Miss Marceline, if you would not mind.
Go ahead. What's up?
What's in it for you and what's in it for us? I think that's the most basic question I could ask.
Besides pay. Fair.
Aside from pay, if we were to, say, theoretically raid a corporate warehouse, would we acquire said materials or at least a cut?
Usually my customers are after very specific items. Everything else that is not these items is free for you guys to grab.
That is very admirable. Your client is quite generous.
We just care for the job getting done. Everything other than that is completely up to you.
If it just happens to go missing, it goes missing.
Exactly.
I like your client. I won't divulge any further. If that is all, then in future I would advise a proxy to come do your business for you if you don't want to be seen here in person.
Well, I kind of am the proxy, so...
I see. Very well then. If you wish to put yourself at risk, you may do so. It's not for me to judge.
Do not worry, I may not look like it, but I can actually look after myself pretty well.
Indeed. Good. Very well.
Well then, if you don't have any further questions, I'm gonna be on the way. I have a few more visits to make.
Sounds good then. The door locks behind anyone who leaves, so...
Alright. Thank you for your time.
Yep, looks great. Thank you.
Glad to hear it. Please enjoy. Tell your friends.
Oh, a buyer.
We'll do after a couple bites.
Grindstone.
Hello.
Can we get you?
Something to drink would be nice.
Perfect. What you thinking? Some alcohol, just some water.
I think for now I'm gonna take something non-alcoholic.
Okay, something sweet and just water.
Something sweet.
Sure. Got a cute face. This will be on the house for today, at least.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm. So what's your name?
I'm Miranda.
How'd you get to the rock? Miranda.
With a spaceship. I just arrived from off planet, so...
Sure. Where'd you come from?
I've been living in many places. Effectively a traveling merchant, so...
Well, that's useful. But you hear about a lot of things then, don't you?
I've basically just been traveling around. Oh. 1 second, I think something... My hair's getting in the way. I'm sorry.
Oh no. Okay, Oh. Oh, yeah, that's getting in the way, that's for sure.
Yeah.
How can I help you?
Just a drink.
Sure,
Nice.
alcoholic, non-alcoholic.
Alcoholic's fine.
Gotcha. For you, I'll get you this. First drinks on the house for today. We'll call it a
Great to
business
me.
deal.
Good thing.
Even though you charge
You
me
want
for
a
the
burrito
fucking
at a discount? Hey, I can give you a discount now, next time.
Okay, that works. And you know, we'll
50%
advertise
off.
for each other. It works.
Fine by me.
Who knows, maybe we can set up your actual booth inside of here. So then you can sell food in here and drinks.
Might be a good idea if it brings in more business for both of us.
Ah, you're the guy from the stand outside, right?
Yeah, on the burrito stand.
Ah.
Anytime.
Burritos, god, I haven't had burritos in ages. Do you use actual ingredients or just this Gap goop?
Hasn't been get touched. That's why they're.
I don't believe
Ain't the
that
plot.
for a second. How'd you get that?
Well, as little Geb touch as you can get.
Okay, there you go.
Not pre-processed. As far as I know, it's coming from an organic place.
Oh, really?
If it tastes good, it
That's
tastes good,
always
though.
suspicious.
I mean, I've heard that this planet is pretty much as backwater as it gets, but actual organic food?
Yeah, that's the safest.
I like to think so, yeah.
That's impressive.
You see, that's the main distinction. You like to think so. My money
As
is
far
in
as
hand.
I am
Either-
aware, all organic.
As far as I know and that I can put my heart to, it is organic and natural, and there's nothing wrong with it.
I mean,
That's his way of saying he don't know.
yeah. I mean, I'm happy to say that it might have been organic at some point, but usually the question is, how many digestive systems did it go through until it ended up on our plates?
I mean, it tastes good, so it doesn't matter.
Fair point.
Exactly my point.
So you say you're a merchant, right?
Yep.
How have you not seen at least some amount of natural, organic food?
I spent the last few years completely traveling the core worlds, so
The core world is nasty.
imagine this city, but covering a whole planet. You don't find a single bit of soil there.
We don't hear much from the core worlds. Most of the corps here keep us isolated from that place. Now they're...
I mean, it's not like there's anything interesting going on there.
Well, it's more like there's so much interest in going on constantly that it all becomes white noise. That's why I like it here, because at least time's quiet.
I mean, to be completely honest, the last 20 news reports that I've heard out there were just, hey, Traverse mops up Union leftovers here. Valkyrie killed separatist groups there. It's all just the same.
Half that's propaganda. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, now what the fuck are you playing? I trusted you up there. Okay. So, if you walk around to different places this much, clearly you must be corp affiliated, aren't you? No way you can travel that much, right?
I'm a freelancer and I'm having a niche that none of the corps covers, so...
A niche?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I specialize in historical artifacts.
Oh, interesting.
Like carved rocks that somebody pulls out of ruins. That kind of stuff. Nothing special, nothing that Masaru would care about. It's just collector's goods.
Old tech? Do you mean old tech or do you mean like old shit?
Both.
Yeah, turns out when we actually have employees here, it's open. What can I get you?
Okay, what is your naming convention here? Because I'll be honest, my typical patronage is...
Ah, okay. Just pick a color and I'll tell you its name. How about that?
Let's go blue.
Blue? Okay. You get the raspberry. Alcoholic or not? Hmm?
Absolutely alcoholic.
Good. What? Are you just brushing bugs up there? Or, okay. Here you go. I'll give you 1,000 credits for you. Be on your tab when you leave.
Got it.
Who are you? What's your name? Never mind on that tab. You get that one for free. Dear God. Okay.
Won't say no to that.
Sable Birchard.
Oh,
Been out of
meet you,
town
Sable.
for a while.
Feels like most people have. Sasiaki, good to meet you. Oh, another one.
Hit me with that one more time. The name was what?
Sasayaki.
Sasayaki. I can
So
remember
you can
that.
just call me Yaki.
Yaki, got it. Whose
Ain't
kid
that
is
small?
this? They were waiting outside the front of
I
the
don't know.
bar.
Hey, it's
Come here.
it's
No,
a
no, no, no,
bar.
no. You don't get to hide. You don't
Adults
get to
only.
hide behind that pillar. You gotta be older. Come on. Get your ass up here.
So we're actively inviting the child to the bar.
No, I'm inviting her to the bar so I can kick her out.
Good.
You.
Just look at her. I mean, do they have an ID?
What are you doing in a bar? Can you show me your ID, Elliot? Huh? Ah. 18. Works for me.
What? No fucking way. Let me see that.
Across the street.
Let me see that.
I've seen weirder
Someone
things.
else. They work at the place that sells desserts.
Ah, I see.
Safe these days.
Nope, not at all. So you said you aren't a corp affiliated, and
Nope.
you are able to sell artifacts.
Yep.
How?
The trick is to sell the stuff that the corps don't care about. Masaru has a pretty close eye on...
care about everything.
No, Masaru has a pretty close eye on everything that is magical, but the stuff that I sell, 99% of the people would just call it fancy carved rocks.
Ah, so you're a scam artist. Okay, that I can work with.
Well,
Come on, if you're just selling fancy rocks, So you're a scam artist, ain't you?
Well, here's the thing. Now hear me out about this. So, what if it's like, you know, like a kind of placebo effect? It's like, oh, leave this rock out in the sun, and when it charges up, it'll fill your home full of positive energy.
Oh no, it's not even that. That shit is scam indeed. No, all my rocks do is they are old. That's why some people are stupid enough to pay shitloads of money for them. You only need to find a single corporate businessman who likes to put up old rocks in his office.
Ah, sure. And you can just scam him for all his money.
You wouldn't believe how much.
Or what?
Sadly, not that much.
Come on,
Plus,
it's an old artifact from the days before the cities. It's the days before when you can actually see the grass. Convince him of that, and then we'll buy it.
You're gonna have quite a weird taste. Sure. In contracts, private contracts with some of the quote-unquote big shots. Find some weird shit lying around.
Sure. Well, they're all weirdos up in the upper city, let's be real. What can I get you? Alcohol? Drinks? Water? Soda.
Holy fuck, is that her talking?
I think it's her little robot thingy.
What the shit?
I think it's a little.
Ori, get your ass out here.
Wait, so you let this little guy talk for you? How does he know what you're thinking, huh? Like, what if he sells you off? What if he thinks I'm gonna be free?
Like a lot of distrust in Fenix.
Nah, probably it's just a Neuralink. This one, may I deal with him? What's up?
We advertise that they sell delicious food, sandwiches, and desserts. In return, that they will send people their way to drink.
You're the sandwich place. Okay. Yeah, we'll send people your way, send them our way. Simple as that. And hey, I'll maybe even give you a free drink or something. I ain't against it.
Know if you need help.
If I need help? What do you mean? Things are pretty. Nah. We're good. We have enough employees already. I can get you a drink though. Unless you need something. No? Okay.
I have to admit.
Ask the synth if it wants anything.
Can I get you something, Sin? No? Yet?
Rachel says no. She cannot afford
Okay, there we go. Ah. If that... Is that the only reason you're not getting something?
Rachel cannot afford extra drinks right now.
Do you want a drink?
Maybe some juice would be nice.
There you go.
Juice? I told you she's like a twat.
I don't fucking care. It says it on the ID. There you go. Oh, goodness. Oh, it's just you.
I have to admit, it has been a while since I've been on.
Open more often if I get to see people like you around here. Might drop by during the day. Not picking up any work.
Sure. That works for me. What type of work you do?
Gun for hire. I know they have the wise
Ah.
more of a private fire.
Interesting. I'll keep in touch with you.
Yeah, you got it. Take care,
problem.
Yaki, and everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good day, sir. I have to admit, this place is getting more interesting every day.
okay? People in the road need to help each other, okay? Good. Anything to get less influence from the corpse. Because if I don't help you, one day you'll have to go with the corpse, and then you'll sell your soul away.
Yep.
We ain't gonna have that happen.
Or you start selling shiny rocks.
Or you start selling shiny rocks. At least that's a respectable profession, because you get to rip off the corpse. You're a photographer, really? Now here's the question. Are you a good photographer? Okay. How about this? In exchange for that drink, I want some photos that we can advertise with. Can you do that? Perfect. We'll make sure that we have a cold juice for you every time you come by then. That works for me. You're just sitting there. Okay, come on. Tell me more about you. How'd you start owning a burrito place, huh?
Well, I was looking for work, you know, and I came into this place, just looking, I guess, and it was open. It was just sitting there, so I asked about it, got the job.
You just took over the cart?
Pretty much. Not much else to it.
Is that all you do?
Like for work?
Yeah, for work.
I mean, I sell other things on the side, but...
What you selling?
What do you want?
Ah, I see. You know, you never know what people might need around here, and if I know someone who can get me things, well... that tends to be very useful.
Just come to me if you ever need anything. I'm right outside.
I gotcha.
Should probably be heading back to my cart anyway.
And I think I also gotta get going. Actually, you might be able to help me with a little thing. Do you know of the Undercity?
We were told to avoid that place. For the most part, it's dangerous. There's lots of shit going on there. Lots of corp activity.
Shit.
I had the option of taking a path there from through there when I came from the pit, but dangerous. We took the long way around.
Yeah, that sucks. Because I've heard there's some pretty old buildings down there.
Probably.
Maybe something you can steal a rock from.
It can't be that old because it was built. It can't be that old because they were still building to the city, right?
Fair point. But let's be completely honest amongst each other. The rocks just need to look fancy. They don't have to actually be old.
Then why don't you just make the rocks yourself then? Make something more authentic.
Business secret.
Okay. Everything's a business secret around here. So let's say I want to get something from you. What would I want from you? Other than shiny rocks.
Well, other than shiny rocks, you might be interested in hearing a few things from me because, you know, traveling merchants usually hear quite a lot of things.
Naturally. And that's why we're talking.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get you in touch with someone. What's your name again?
Miranda Vurawn.
Noted.
Well...
So, these fancy rocks, are they really just polished rocks? Are they really just polished rocks?
Well, I pride myself with the fact that in, I would say 80% of the cases, they actually are relics. 20% of the cases, customers just want something super specific that they heard of in a fairy tale, and, well, I have the option to either let them down or come up with something, and sometimes I'm getting a little creative.
Sure.
But
that works. And tell me about some of the relics you found. Where are you finding them nowadays? Or is that a company secret?
No, I mean, you can find quite a lot if you go in the lower districts of the Hive Worlds, for example. Because what many people forget is that even though a planet is completely covered by a city, that city is built on something. And often these worlds were inhabited before humanity came around, so if you know where to look and which maintenance shafts to crawl down, you sometimes find quite astonishing ruins. And, yeah.
I would bet so. Do you find like those old ancient ruins that you get to tomb raid through, or is it all just...
Yeah, pretty much. Oh no. I mean, one of my probably most favorite places,
Welcome back.
yeah. One of my probably most favorite places that I've been to is I actually managed to travel to the home planet of humanity. I think it is called Sol 3 nowadays.
Got there?
Yeah.
Wait, you got there? I thought... That's like impossible to nowadays.
It was relatively hard to smuggle myself in. Let me put it like that. But yeah.
Every time I hear about it, I hear it's different. Some people say it's still like full of grass, some people say it's full of smog, some people say it's creating ruins. What is it?
Well, it's a little bit of everything. Originally, back in the day when humanity was actually actively residing there, 2/3 of it were actually covered in oceans. You might not believe it, but 2/3 of it were water worlds.
2/3?
Yep, 2/3. I shit you not. Nowadays, it's a lot hotter than it used to be, a lot drier, and you cannot breathe the air without having a rebreather, so it's a poisonous environment.
That's what I expected.
Yeah.
It's the boring reality for the most part.
Humanity completely ripped it apart, destroyed all life on it, and then fucked off to the next planet.
That's not surprising. Take some good pictures? Very good. No problem. Have a good day, and make sure you send that to me. How about this? Sasayaki, it's good to meet you. Take my contact information. Send me those pictures when you can.
Places to find old things. Otherwise you have ripped them. On the other hand, speaking of music, I overheard your conversation.
Perfect.
And above, you could make it into a DJ booth.
Who knows, maybe I'll have you take some more interesting photos than just places around the bar. Oh!
Forgot the helmet, sorry.
Ah, it's necessary. Yep. Bye. Bye, Sybil.
But yeah, it's I actually got to poke around in some old ruins. Apparently, they belonged to a civilization that called themselves the US of A.
That sounds stupid.
Quite funny people, apparently.
United never works.
Well, I mean, the last time that people tried that, we had the Galactic Union, and guess what? They
yep. But quite funny people. Apparently, they pretty much were a state that spanned the whole continent, more or less. It was comprised of many sub-states that all had local sub-governments, and I don't know.
Sounds like a mess.
Sounds like the Union.
A lot more efficient to just have chaos. Every now and then you just have a bit of a purge if people are dead.
Yeah. I mean, apparently there have been records of something that they actually called the Great Purge, where once a year everybody just
She's drunk as shit.
started shooting each other. I don't know how it worked.
That sounds like the most sane thing about them.
Yeah.
They are currently at the clothes store, down the way. Very drunk.
Oh, good. That'd be a riot. See? Turns out if you give a dog 4 shots of whatever that is, it works. Sorry, I got distracted. Turns
It's
out there's a
fine.
lot going on at the bar.
It's fine. But, yeah. An interesting planet indeed. Even though super
Tell
inefficient.
me about the most interesting planet you've been to.
Ooh, the most interesting
Not
planet I've
including
been to.
the origin place of all of humanity, which is amazing. But...
The most interesting planet I've been to. You know, one day I went to this hive world somewhere in the middle systems. I don't even know if it has a name. It's just 1 out of 20 planets orbiting its star or so. On the planet, well, not specifically on the planet, but in that system, they were trying to build a Dyson sphere. You know what that is?
Really? Yeah, I know about Dyson spheres.
Yeah. And
never worked.
Yeah, I can tell you why. Because in the middle of the constructions, they suddenly realized that there was a giant asteroid belt in the middle of it that nobody just ever thought about checking. And
how did they not notice anything? 1 sec. What can I get you?
Bourbon, if you have it.
Bourbon? We don't got no authentic bourbon. We got the cheap shit. We have to go in the deep stuff, and that'd be expensive.
Understood.
Nah, it's tab until you leave. And, you know,
Understood.
for you, first one's free.
That is very generous. I thank you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's a ploy to get you to come back more often.
But, yeah.
Smart business strategy.
Where was I? Oh yeah, they were building, or they were trying to build this Dyson sphere, and then they ran into this asteroid belt that... Don't ask me how they oversaw it. The whole thing was overseen by Union. It was a messy construction site to begin with. Long story short, they found this asteroid belt, and in this asteroid belt, they actually found something that basically looked like some ancient spaceship thingies, but made out of stone.
In the asteroid belt?
In the asteroid belt. So they basically put up a call for everybody who was stupid enough to go on this spaceship. And quite a few adventurers basically signed up for it. They went to the thing and disappeared. All of them. And
all of them? Even the ship?
Oh, the ship was still there. They went into the ship and never came out again.
No. That's
Cable to M,
no,
radio
you don't
check
touch that
over.
shit. That shit is
1 second.
unethical. We don't talk about
Thank you. That'll be all.
I am getting a call.
Of course.
1 second.
And make sure you visit by again.
If I don't mind.
Yes, I can hear you. What's up?
Sasiaki, Proteus.
It seems to me that we have a little property contract with Trident, about 75% of shares being owned by them. I'm sure
That is news to me that we ever signed something like that.
Encore was the one heading that
I wish
contract.
you luck in your business.
What do you mean they took 75% share?
Well, that's what they're wanting.
It's a 75% raise in my pay.
Well, then there's a miscommunication about that.
This is wonderful.
Do you have that under control, Jerry? Or...
I'm handing it over to you. This is out of my business.
Okay. I'm gonna be on my way.
What's your plan?
Alright,
Is that one of those fighters? Yeah, of course.
We'll be here to greet you.
I forgot. Did you get another one? Or just
Oh no.
the first one?
I need to leave anyways. Stressed with a customer. One day on this fucking planet and...
I need to be on by the Leviathan.
I swear to God, these fucking corpos.
Hey, every time.
Where's
the corpos?
Well,
Let me know if you want to do something about it.
I'm gonna be going. It was nice talking to you. I'll definitely stop by again. And, yeah.
Of course.
Have a good day.
Stay safe, cutie.
Admiral, are you going to be taking the tram or coming up directly from the bridge?
I am going to take a moment. I'll arrive by train. Actually, no, I need to get dressed differently, so I'll be at the ship. Oh, Lord.
Where do you want me, Uncle?
Near the Weid. Where plans are made to be overthrown. But hey, now I can actually premiere my other model. Tee. Cable, I'm gonna meet you in my office in 2 minutes.
awaiting your arrival.
Okay, oh god, I can just use that one. Let's go inside.
Hello. Well, yep. We had a good sit down with Trident, and it didn't sound too good.
Okay, so the full story, please. Who said what? What do they want?
Encore went on over to Trident to deal some private contract with them about getting a raise of 75% of what they were previously paying Encore. I don't know how much they were paying before, but they took that and twisted the words to be, oh, we'll get 75% shares into Astral. And they were getting all buddy-buddy with us, and I went ahead and proposed my contract to research and develop the drones already, and then we came across the information that they mistook Encore's contract. So I think we need to head on over and set the words straight.
Encore, to my office, now. Who exactly did you talk to?
I was in the office with Conrad and Mr. Maxwell.
Conrad and Mr. Maxwell. Who was the person signing the contract on their end?
I believe that was between Encore and Miss Money.
Encore.
About 75% share. I want 75% increase on pay.
Ah.
What is this shit?
And you signed anything, or?
I did sign a contract. I thought it was for my pay raise.
Okay.
I know how we can spin this. I was off my medication until about 5 minutes ago. Avalon can prove it. How about we blame it on that?
Fair point. That, in combination with the fact that you simply don't have the authority to sign a contract like that.
That too. Especially the medication.
Well then, Encore.
Surrounded by so much flesh and bone.
So, we just go on over there and say that Encore's signature is void. Can that be that?
I fear they're not just gonna take that.
Oh boy.
Encore, what I need you to do is to deliver them an apology. That's the least that they will want. I'm going to go there with you guys. Let me actually check something really quick. Beck, what's your status?
Stepping back on board.
Can you come to my office really quick?
Understood.
Well, at least you guys are making it interesting.
Might need a new dose in a few seconds from this one.
Oh boy.
You need a new dose?
Patience is going to the bone.
Nah, don't worry, Uncle. We'll take care of it. You just do what you do best, acting, right?
This isn't the last thing on my list of things to do today. Me and Ophi were gonna head on over to Valkyrie and talk about our beamless weapon project and see if we can get that sorted out.
It's actually interesting. I think...
If I could find it. On the bridge.
Public deck, the door at the end of the corridor.
Yes. So,
Did he seriously get lost on his own?
Anyway, but yeah, discussing the beamless weapons with Valkyrie at the end of this, and tomorrow is arranged to order the spy drones from Trident.
Okay, so Edward, how much have you heard of the situation we're in?
Not a peep. That's what I've heard.
To summarize it, Encore went over there, worked out a private contract about a pay raise, well, I assume they just scammed him out of it. That's what they do. Apparently, they want to have 75% of the shares of Astro, which is hilarious.
And I'd like to own an entire megacorp myself, but I don't think that's gonna happen, is it?
Yep. So here's my idea. Encore, you said it's a private contract, right? Encore?
I did sign a contract, you're correct.
You signed a contract, but you signed it as yourself, not in the name of Astro, correct?
As Encore.
Alright, they want 75%. They can get 75%. 75% of reserved contract space for the operator Encore in single missions. That means you might need to run a job or two for them, but that shouldn't be too bad, right?
As long as I get my money.
Yeah, that's the thing that I'm gonna make sure.
That needs to be sorted out pronto.
Well then.
Make sure they don't try to finagle anything with confidentiality clauses.
That's,
Knowing what you're doing.
That's, dear Edward, Jerusalem, we three are going to go with them.
Alright.
I want you to.
May as well bring Ophi.
No, I think Ophi, I mean, is she on the ship right now? Or is she actively doing anything?
She was running around on the ship, yes.
Okay, we might bring her as well then. Just for good measure. Edward Jerusalem, you're the specialist when it comes to contracts. I want you two to sell it to them. I'll stay in the background. And
Come down to the office.
Yeah, if you need me, I'll be standing right behind you guys.
Alrighty. Well, we'll get this done and sorted with then.
75% raise.
I might as well. Alright, just hold on up for
Jerusalem, there's an exit right that way.
Telling him to get his 6 iron. You know, a bit more of the slight intimidation as much as we can provide. We don't want to provoke, though, of course.
Fair point.
The business gear.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm ready to head out. Let's get on going.
Right.
Excuse you. Running into me like that. We have business with Avalon. Not Avalon, sorry, Astral. We have business with you.
Oh, well, funny. We have business with Trident. Actually, how about you guys go over and head on to Trident? I'll take care of this. All right?
Be careful.
Sure,
with your
Jerry?
attitude.
I'll make sure to keep it in check.
I don't want to see slime chunks when I come back.
As long as you
Well, that
behave
won't be
yourself, you'll be fine.
Understood.
Absolutely, Cornelius.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I did not mean to bump into you.
You
Look,
slap me
I
one
got a
more time with that,
2x4
I'm gonna
behind
stab
me.
you.
That would be a very, very, very bad decision.
You want to stay with him, Wolfie? Keep him in check. Wolfie's staying behind to make sure Jerry doesn't get himself killed.
That works for me.
Or do anything stupid in general.
Yes.
Alright. Look at that, we're right under the Trident Bridge. Perfect.
Shimelson wants to make a contract with Ribbons. Are you interested?
Generally, weapon supplies are always good. It's just not convenient right now.
Tell them to do it for next day.
But we'll have to call them back.
Yeah. And Horncar, right now the commanding officer is Edward. I'm just another soldier.
My apologies, Numetsu. We'll have to get back to you. We'll contact you for this contract. Things are a little inconvenient right now.
So, Edward, the thing we're going to propose is basically 75% availability of Encore for their operations.
I know what I'm doing.
Hello, who are you here to see? Anyone in particular?
We'd like to talk to, Miss Money or anyone that's, well, working in contracts.
Alright, I'll go fetch some peeps. You just stay there, enjoy the drinks and all that jazz.
Appreciated. Do hope it doesn't take too long.
They took about an hour last time I was here.
Bureaucrats.
Security contracts with their acting head and get my raise.
Might be doing all these solo things. Maybe you do get a raise technically.
You'd hope so.
Alright, Conrad should be here shortly. Yeah, he's around here somewhere, so he won't be long.
Thank you very much. Appreciate
No
it.
worries. So, what are your names, if you don't mind me asking? I'm Pearl, by the way.
Edward.
Edward,
Uncool.
Oh, cool, yeah.
M.
M. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, but are you the leader? Is that right?
No, this is a foot soldier.
No.
Our captain's right here.
Oh, right, I've heard wrong then. Huh.
I see.
Oh, there you go. that's
Grapevine's a
Conrad.
terrible thing.
Hello, I'm right here.
Nice to see you again.
Good to see you again. Shall we head on in?
Please. Thank you. So where would you like us?
Let's go up in the higher meeting room this time.
Excuse me.
Shall we move forward?
Can I help you somehow?
I'm sorry.
I asked if I can help you somehow, sir.
I'll just walk around.
Oh. Oh, you just wanted to walk past. I'm sorry. I was like, big, tall, gird guy.
Miscommunication happens all the time, which, on the subject of, it seems that a slight miscommunication has occurred with you. Regarding our operative there.
Hmm? What do you mean?
Regards to a particular contract.
75% raise, Conrad.
Okay, I see the miscommunication here. So the original deal, what it was, is that it all is handled in shares. In the stocks and all that kind of stuff. And originally, last year, under unconscious. No, actually, it's about the whole head of Astral itself. So technically, you all would be getting a raise.
Deal where you had portion of the army, but I'm talking about myself as an operative.
Talking about
more
yourself.
money to be your bodyguard.
I see. Well, let's talk business then. First off,
Yes, Encore has no say in who runs Astral.
I like
yes, I know. Alright, then let's actually get down to business specifics. The shares. So, last year we had 60% share in Astral units. And that 60% of Astral's army or operations would be prioritized towards us. As things were shaky between the corporations, and for some reason they were against Astral while we kept it with Astral the entire time.
Yes,
Now I have both of your
operational costs and
names.
such. We all know that kind of
Introductions are in order. Your name?
The name is M.
That's Orion, alright. Fantastic. So we're getting along with names here. Mr. Ludovic, if you do not know the name through the news. Would you like to keep under the same deal of the shares? Or would you want to go higher as we originally wanted to?
We're here to negotiate Encore's pay rise, which would be 75% operational deployment towards Trident for using Encore specifically.
Fantastic. Well,
which
we'll
would
be able to get that
prioritize you,
done.
of course.
Absolutely.
Sir, can I have you for a second?
Yes.
The deal made last year to fill you in was A, not made with the head of Astral, but instead with the local commander of the Special Operations Force. Additionally, it was time limited, and it did just reserve them operational capacities of 60%, if I remember correctly. No shares.
Right, so it was just for the deployed units.
Just for the deployed units and time limited. If I'm informed correctly, the contract should have run out a month ago.
Just miscommunicating what they think of as shares, yes. I think that they're looking to renew.
Alright then.
Alright. I'll have to remind him about it then. Thank you, Em. Right, so it seems the previous deals that you had were just with the local commander. Not
correct.
With head Astral. And all of those contracts have currently expired. So you would be having to renew any and everything from scratch.
Absolutely, that's what we originally planned from the start.
Wonderful. So, what is Trident offering at this point?
Well, as far as shares go, that's just money in general. We're putting a lot of money in general, credits into Astral to be able to keep it up and running. back around last year, there was different corporations that were bashing against Astral and their units and their different operations. And Trident, as always, since we had close eyes and ears of making sure Astral was treated like family, we decided to come up with a contract last year to up the shares to 60% last year. And so I would like to keep that end of the bargain, if not higher.
Such a contract has never been signed on the side of Astral.
Yes. That would have been a local contract, unfortunately, which has, of course, now expired.
A local contract? That's the first I've heard of that.
You know how it is with small print and such.
Small print, huh?
Sagst du ihm, that I had a long talk with the DMs about these contracts.
Then how about this branch of Astral?
We're open about just taking any and everything, you see. It's not so much about shares and all that, it's just continued relationship with all of our friends in the corporate enterprises.
Well, yes, absolutely. And here's the thing about it, is that what shares equal, it's a thing of the priority list. It's a thing of making sure that people are loyal to each other. You could be quite open to each other, and people can get products, but it's to make sure with us that you are loyal to us. Us and Trident like to keep ourselves together as a family. Try to keep ourselves together. Make sure that we are all in line. Make sure there's no discrepancies or miscommunication.
Makes sense.
And we also want to make sure our operatives, as far as, you know, wanting Encore to become a major prize within Trident as an Astral operative, as well as others, whenever we need squads or teams in our stead. Trident is
We're
a
more than
corporation
willing,
that likes
in
to...
Encore's case, to prioritize Encore alone for 75% of Trident-related contracts, as long as they are single operative only, bodyguard duties, or anything of the likes that doesn't require an entire squad. Whereas things that require a squad, completely separate, unfortunately. Not to say we won't follow the letter of the contract.
Well then, I'll give you this. What would be your recommendation for squad contracts?
Edward, I'm taking over here. Allow me to introduce myself again. My name is Admiral Vurawn. I'm leading the planetary troops of Astral here in Hellion and in the system. Excuse the secrecy, it's just part of the job. What I can offer you, and that is an offer that you are going to receive as the first of the 7 major corporations, but the other 6 will receive the same offer after you. What I can offer you is a 7th of the shares. We as Astral need to focus on staying neutral, and we cannot have one corporation having majority shares because that essentially locks us out of work with other corporations. You see, the others don't like it if another potentially rivaling corp has a majority stake in a core group that is supposed to keep their business in... Well, we handle business secrets of 1-7, and the maximum that we can offer you is a 7th of the share in Astral. I was planning on reaching out to you about that at some point anyways, so we might as well do it now. Would that be a deal? that you would be interested in. Equal shares for everybody to assure our neutrality.
No, here's my question for you, because I know a lot of corporations have their own militaries and all that kind of stuff. Shimizu has their own. Geb has the largest standing military of all time. They usually do not need any more, how should I say this, external units. Mars has their own standing ballistics unit, and Shimizu has their whole, synthetic line of Beowulfs, so far and so forth.
I'm aware of that. Well, look at our friend here.
See, Mr. Ludwig,
What do you see?
they are hammers. We are a scalpel.
And you know what? What do you see here?
It is a Trident Guard, but it mostly focuses towards our executive facilities.
It's a walking advertisement, that's what it is.
Yes.
Our niche.
Reginald.
Reginald. It's nice to meet you, Reginald. Our niche is operations that aren't seen, that never happened, that nobody will ever know about. And these operations are not conducted by walking advertisement billboards. I can assure you,
Well, as always, we like to keep it.
we have our place. We have our place in the city. We have our operations. And we have more than enough jobs. Without Trident. I can offer you an equal stake, an equal share, an equal part of the operation. To reinforce your trust in us. Let us do it like this. Tomorrow, we will get together the people that have a say in the city, on the Leviathan, our ship, and we will have a meeting about this, and we will offer all corporations these equal stakes. However, if one of them decides to opt out of it, if one of them decides that they do not need our services, we will raise the stakes for the other 6, then for the other 5, and then for the other 4. Just to grasp interest.
But see, here's the conflict. And here's the thing of priority. As Trident, we've handled our subscriptions before, we've handled advertisements, marketing. It is our thing. Shares is our thing. Just knowing the business is who we are. We've done marketing for every other corporation on the galaxy, on the planet. What you're saying here is that you're going into this with a bare... Let's think of this product, for example. Just a normal drink. Giving it out to different restaurants around the globe. Where it's gonna say, you know what? We're gonna give it for 150 credits each. Give it to each restaurant. We'll give out this deal to every restaurant. But then it becomes a point of supply and demand. Astral only has so much supply. And with every other corporation, here's the twist. Not every restaurant would want the same thing. They're different. For instance, one could be a bar, one could be simply a cafe. They do not want this. And I know for one that corporations are very, very, how should I say this, impatient.
I'm aware of that.
I've seen impatient people before. I know for one I am stubborn myself. But that's what keeps me in the business. Now, when it comes to corporate business, for instance, we went to you first, and we went to Shimetsu first to be able to get that weapons demonstration. Shimetsu was able to get us a go-ahead deal for being loyal, and so that gives them a major in advertising over the other corporations, like in a snap. It gives them a head over Valkyrie in overall profits, because they came to us first, instead of Valkyrie. Now, if you go over to every corporation at once with the same offer, they're not going to like it. Because once there's that battle for equal opportunity, there's going to be major miscommunication and major disassociation. It's all about capitalist ways of thinking, if you know what I mean. Corporations always want things for themselves.
You're misconstruing our product, Mr. Ludwig.
And I think you're also missing the point of this conversation.
I believe this is out of scope of why I was here. I'm going to see myself out.
Understood.
I'll see you out.
You purchased 75% of the operational.
But I told him you'll be a hot minute.
Actually, if you would, like to join me in this conversation.
No, yeah, well, yeah, I mean, Encore's a big boy. He can see himself out. And there's lots of cameras, you know, and all that jazz.
Absolutely.
It's a pleasure seeing you.
Always a pleasure hearing that hand.
Always a pleasure, Encore.
Oh.
We'll be able to secure that deal that we talked about before.
The raise.
Absolutely.
It'll be my pleasure to kill for your corporation. Till I see you again, Ludovic.
It would be good to see you serving us as well.
Yeah. It'll be conch. We'll have lots of fun. So what do
Yes.
you want me to overhear?
So
Would you like to relay the original
eyes
thing that
are
you were
hurting so
talking to
fucking
us
bad.
about shares?
We have two options here, Mr. Ludovic. Option number one, we make this deal right here. Option number two, we walk out of here and you purchased 75% of our Encore's operational capacities. And that's it.
We already signed a contract with Encore.
Yes, you did. You purchased 75% of his operational capacity. As a single individual. If you want to just stick with that deal, that is fine with me.
Oh, now we want more of you.
Definitely on that deal.
Our CEO, as you guys know, he was, he worked a lot with you guys, and
He was one of our backup strip commanders, that is correct.
Yeah. So he wants us to look after you. He wants you guys to be part of the family. And
Well, the problem for us is that joining your family already locks us out of every other family in the city.
Well, I'm a bit confused why you don't want to put us first, really, because, all the other corporations are not too fond of Astral. Well, that's what we know through the grapevine.
We will see that tomorrow.
But, you can still go talk to them, but, we love loyalty here, and, we will definitely spend a lot of money on you guys, and we said we'd throw in some, weapons, whatever you want.
Alright, so here's a good deal. How about we talked about like we talked before? Since you came to us first about the deal. And when the issue comes, if it comes, in the meeting with all the corporations about shares, that we would be first priority on the dealings. To raise if need be.
If you want to do that, I cannot guarantee that the others won't cash into the deal as well, but you are free to spend as much money as you want. The question is just if the others will match it.
Well.
Well, I mean...
Yes, Miss Money?
If you don't mind, we'll, if we talk over it a bit more, if that's okay, me and Conrad, and possibly talk to our CEO. Maybe we can even have a meeting with him involved the next time.
Sure. I don't see why that would be an issue.
Sounds like a good idea.
You know, as a gesture of goodwill, I'm also willing to postpone the proposal to the others until you have had that meeting.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
That sounds fantastic.
All right.
I mean, yeah.
We are very accommodating after all.
Yeah, we appreciate it. We'll get in touch with our CEO and hopefully he can, have a little meeting with all of us.
You have that meeting, and let us know once you're done, and then we will get everybody on the big negotiation table.
Awesome.
Absolutely. It sounds fantastic.
Well then,
all right, Reginald, do you want to...
we have other business to attend to.
It'd be my pleasure, Miss Money.
Of course. Fantastic meeting you both. Well, no you, but fantastic meeting you.
I'm happy we finally got to an agreement.
Absolutely.
Oh, we have someone else at the door. It might
We're
be
busy
still
as always.
Traverse.
Right this way, gentlemen.
By the way, I said I might keep them waiting longer because they laughed at me. Entertaining.
Refreshing. It was splendid meeting you both. I worked splendid. Oh, I'm a conch there.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Hello.
We should probably have a quick talk about what Traverse wanted as well.
Yeah, let's go back to the ship for now. Onion. Let me quickly double check. Cable, are your visitors still on the Leviathan?
Guess that's a resounding no.
Cable, do you copy?
You may want to repeat that in a more clearer voice.
1 second, let me take off my helmet.
Are your visitors still on the ship?
No, the ship is locked up right now.
Alright. What's your position?
We are currently at Geb.
Alright. We figured out the situation with Trident for now.
Alrighty. Well, me and Ophi are going to be moving around, and once we're done doing a round visit to all the corps, we're going to try and see if Valkyrie will have us as company for a little bit.
You know what? You can invite them to the ship if you want.
Well, absolutely.
So, regarding the deal that I mentioned earlier, first of all, the highest directive for us right now is to stay neutral. We can't just have a single corporation buy a majority stake in Astro, because while that will reinforce their trust in us, it will at the same time lower the trust everybody else
put on us.
Yeah. Especially with Trident, we can't have the Information Corp by the mercenary group that takes over everybody's dirty work.
Yes, but we can't afford to not be on their payroll as well.
Exactly. That's why I was planning to propose that deal to them. Equal shares for everybody who is interested.
Going to them first about it at least shows a little favoritism whilst keeping everyone else in the dark, yet keeps us neutral when people actually are allowed to bid.
Exactly.
At least we got the on-call situation sorted out so that they were on
Yep.
the same page.
I mean, how I see it is...
About old contracts as well.
Yeah. I double-checked these old contracts earlier. They ran out. They all were time-limited, and they are not active anymore. So, effectively speaking, I would say that meeting was a success.
It'll definitely be interesting to see some heads sit down in here and, well...
That's what we have the war room for.
If someone doesn't get in, the only question then is how do we split that 1/6 stake between everyone else?
Like I mentioned before, if somebody does not want to cash in, that leaves more for the others, but still equal shares. They might not be able to control us, but
Messy, aren't they?
probably is going to be, but it's the only option for us. We can't allow a single corporation control over Astral, and
no, we can't.
The idea with this even split is that they control each other. They all have equal say. If there's a majority amongst the corporations for something, that is enough for me. But no single corporation should be able to just overthrow anything else another single corporation does with us.
We're probably going to have to propose priority placement. Because if multiple people want us to do things, it's going to have to be a first come, first served. We will get to your request once we have finished a prior request. Because that's going to be the first thing that most people bring up. It's going to be, we would like our job dealt with. Well, by all means, the faster you come to us, the faster we get it done. We don't like to have a backlog after all.
Well, what we can also propose is for them to up the priority in the ranking by outbidding each other on a case-to-case basis, because in the end we'll end up with the most money that way. we have our priority list. First come, first served. So if you...
Retainer on us.
Hmm?
Get a retainer on us first. Make sure that there's something coming in at all times before charging extra for actual services.
Exactly.
Not like anyone else is going to catch their eye, so pretty unopposed up here to make sure that we've got that kind of work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know that feeling as well.
I hate meetings with these people. It's just... It's always about them. They want, but, well, they are the people with the money and the jobs that makes us money, so...
Yeah, signing up for those advanced courses, I didn't think I'd end up having to be a PR guy.
I'm sorry that I pulled you into this. It's, I think we should give the clear directive out to everybody else that nobody is going to sign anything until one of us at least looked over it. Other than that,
Fine with people doing personal contracts as long as we are given a copy of it.
Yep, that's the one thing, and the other thing...
Goes too far off mission.
The other thing is nobody is signing anything in the name of Astro.
Yes. Because people are going to get confused about signing things with the company name on it instead of their own.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm sorry that I had to step in. I just... I should have briefed you on the whole idea with the equal shares beforehand. I just didn't want it to become completely messy. So...
Mr. Ludwig was a little stubborn.
That's Trident for you.
Not understanding what we were trying to imply. Yes. You try to be subtle and suddenly they require you to hit them over the head with it.
Yeah. I'm also... God. He was speaking as if he was knowing our jobs better than we do.
Yeah. For having an original detachment over here, what, a year ago? They ran things their own way. We run things a lot different.
I mean, thinking about it, it's probably a good thing, because the fact that he thought nobody else would have interest in us just means that we are discreet with our jobs.
Exactly. Because we're good at what we do.
Exactly.
I wonder how cutthroat they're going to get with each other when they realize that we're actually a product
Captain
that
Edwards?
they can't afford.
Captain River.
Go ahead, Jerry. Go ahead, Jerry.
Seems to me that the Shimetsu guy wants to go ahead and sell Astral some Shimetsu weapons, but I'm still trying to work on Valkyrie here. Do you want to go ahead and take this up? Because I'm declining.
I can head on Shimetsu and
yeah, he's here in the Leviathan.
Whereabouts?
War room.
War room. Right, I'll come through. We want to have that set up for after our announcement tomorrow, I think.
All right.
Thank you for the inform. Head on down.
Yep.
Well, we will have to see if we make that announcement tomorrow or later on. I don't want to completely break the trust with Trident.
Do you want me to
I'll come
first, or
Hmm?
is there anything particular you want out of Shimetsu first?
Let's just see what deal they want to propose. I mean, they came to us.
They did.
By By the way, am I hard to understand?
It might be a little bit high.
I will be with you in a second.
Don't worry about it for now. I'll head on ahead then.
Okay, now I have to actually quickly double check that this is working. Because it would be kind of shitty if I was hard to understand. Maybe this one works better. Oh god, no. Yeah. I'll just use this one.
There's no one in the war room.
We moved out to the landing pad, actually. We're waiting for you.
It's good to be kept appraised of those. Sorry for the wait.
Yeah,
They're fine.
you guys go ahead and take care of this. We're gonna be off.
Very well. Thank you.
Bye, Jerry.
Very kind individuals. Right. So, I believe that we haven't signed off on anything. If you wanted anything from our group, if you're not, just let us know.
We're very interested in Shimetsu, of course. But, where are my manners? Pleasure to meet you, Edward Rivers.
Thomas Reed.
Pleasure. Was pays to make introductions.
Of course.
So, do you have something written up for us that we can look over and get back to you on?
Yes. Yes, I actually do. And this data pad right here.
Mind if we take this and look it over ourselves and get back to you when it's best convenience?
Yes. Basically, it's just there for basically saying the contract of providing weaponry, and as well as for you paying the raw materials and stuff like that. Well, the money for the raw materials and whatnot, and as well as you do get our service just in case if you're in middle combat in an area that we can at least get to. We'll make deliveries, aka with ammo or maintenance and whatnot. So we'll be able to be there to help you guys out when you need it.
Wonderful. We'll take a thorough look over this and we'll get back to you when we can.
And if you need anything that's custom fit for your own selves, feel free to fill up and put it in that email. Okay?
Wonderful. It's most appreciated.
Of course. Thank you.
Have a nice day, Mr. Reed.
You as well, Captain.
Maybe we should get a set of chairs and a table for the landing pad, just so we can have conversations out here as well.
Yes, making people stand around on the pad's probably not a great idea.
Yeah, I mean, they could also come inside.
Would you care?
Yeah.
What a busy day.
Well, at least we know that Shimetsu's interested, and surprisingly that doesn't sound like a bad deal if we only have to provide materials. But,
Yep.
well.
Yeah,
they
we
put us on
will.
retainer. It's like they're paying themselves to give us weapons.
Yeah. I will have a look through the details later today. Actually, while you guys were making rounds and introducing everybody, I actually got in contact with some potential, well, sub-suppliers. Let's call it like that. Turns out there's a wyvern cell in the city that seems quite eager to work for people with money.
Yeah. The lower classes will work for anything, won't they?
They can at least be a distraction.
Yes. You know, we can put our name on anything that they do well and deny anything they do poorly.
Exactly. And there seems also quite a few freelancing mercenaries around, especially in the slums, the row.
If we see any talents, we'll make sure to keep an eye on them.
I think I actually spotted an individual. I need to ask Jerry to run a background check on him later on. A certain Sable Burchard.
It does help that we have databases. I'm sure Jerry will turn something up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what? I think it's time to get something to eat.
That is a great idea. I haven't had anything. I'm starving.
Do you want to go to the mess hall, or should we have a look at what the city can give us?
So far, all I've seen are Geb cubes.
Yeah, fair point.
Again, having had nothing but the mess for so long now. A change of pace is probably a good idea, I guess.
Are you not a fan of mashed potatoes?
Maybe if they have like a proper crack of black pepper, extra buttery, made with cream, sure. But this instant stuff, come on.
Fair point.
Exactly.
Well then, take the lead, Captain.
Right.
I said take the lead, Captain. I really need to fix this voice modulator, don't I?
No, I think you were just saying it a little bit behind. Can understand you quite well now.
No, okay.
Maybe I'm getting used to it though, who knows? Now that I think about it, are we offering anything to the Union?
Does the Union have money to pay us?
Wow, that's the main question, isn't it? Did we even find out if they have any income that's, up our alley?
I don't think we should offer them a share, but we can definitely let them know that we're here.
Good idea. Let's get
Shit.
to first, and then we can see if we can find anyone.
Yeah. Yeah, let's talk to them after we had food.
They're low priority.
Yeah.
Low priority.
Lunch comes first.
Geb is surprisingly far away from us.
I mean, we can also take the shuttle service.
That's true. That purple's vicious, though.
Yep.
Is it pink? So every time one of their guards has talked to me, they've said, "Have a gebby day," and it takes all of my restraint not to just shoot them in the face. I didn't know they did sodas here. Ah. Hi there.
Good day, sir.
Hello.
Lyle, wasn't it?
Yeah. This is my new friend Reginald.
Nice to see you again.
Say hi, Reginald.
Did you name that after the Trident Guard?
No, actually, it was a complete coincidence.
Ah.
But they're friends now, so that's good.
Yeah, same names and such.
Well, see you around.
Good day, sir.
Nice one. Can't believe I got crowd flavored.
This one is just plain old jelly.
Ugh. So bland. Weird. Like you grab one out of the box and you expect something fantastic, and you get the weird flavors.
Should I think I have crumbs stuck in my modulator? No.
See, this is why I don't eat when I've got my helmet on as well.
Test, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay.
Wonder what Masara is doing at Geb.
Test. Okay, that's better. Test, 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? I think I broke something.
Yep. Can hear you.
God, these helmets.
Yeah. Actually, thinking about it, maybe we should see what everyone's up to. Astral, if I could get a sit rep, please. What is everyone up to? Taking their time, apparently.
Yep.
I'm not gonna be happy if I have to ask again. I will give them 30 seconds. If I don't get a sit rep, I'm gonna ask again.
What's more important than me?
Do you know that lady?
Nope.
Okay. She seems like the worst kind. I mean, literally the first word I hear of her mouth is, "I don't know what's more important than me." How corpo is that?
Fair point. Yeah, no, that's pretty up there. Alright, that's it. Astral, when I ask for a sit rep, I want a sit rep. Not to stand here hearing nothing.
Me and Cable are at Valkyrie discussing a contract with weapons.
You got something. So that accounts for 2.
And I think Encore is currently off duty.
Is Encore gone off? Right.
I think Tyrannus is taking an out-of-character break.
Yeah. Right, in that case, should we head over to the Union, see about...
Yes, sir.
If they've actually got any money? If they have a place at the table?
I mean, we don't have an 8th chair, so...
You know, we can get out a little steppy stool for them. I'm sure they'll be fine with that, right? Find a cardboard box with enough stuff in it. Perfect.
Maybe an ammo crate.
There we go. To be fair, the way we're thinking about it, the ammo in the crate would probably be worth more than them.
Maybe. We will see. Maybe they also surprise us and have a lot of money.
Who knows? But...
We're about to find out.
Always pays to be thorough, after all. If any of them are even here. I hate the fact that it's a 2-door system. I hate this. I'm looking one way and I expect someone to come up behind me.
Yeah, and then they also have the same thing on the other side, so whenever somebody rings their doorbell, they don't know if somebody's standing here or on the other side of the tower.
What are we working with these people? What?
I mean, to be fair, they weren't the people who built this.
Yeah, but they could have renovated or something.
Maybe they can put up a sign. If you have something for us and you want something from us, go to the other side.
A nice big flashing board above this one. Or even use the board there, there's enough bloody space on it, they're just wasting space now. They don't even have any guards.
Oh, hello!
Major apologies for that, Captain. We were face to face with the planetary CEO of Valkyrie while you called us.
Understandable then. Sorry for my tone. In that case.
All good. So what's the sit rep here then?
We're just seeing if the Union has any money.
Has any money? Oh boy, I'd be damned if they had somebody they wanted captured. You know what?
Well, you never know. Exactly. It's always worth keeping the options open.
Me and Ophi were actually going to put our guns away and take a little trip down to the Undercity and see what Masaro's doing down there.
I wouldn't say take no firearms down there. At least take a sidearm or something.
Alright, so be it. Per your orders. But yeah, we'll be down there for the time being. Let us know on the global comms if you need us back up at an instant.
I don't know, do we have anything else to do up here?
We could tag along. Doesn't seem like the Union is home.
Is Encore still taken up with Trident right now?
We resolved that situation.
Downtime.
Let's actually head back to the Leviathan for a moment and we can get you up to speed.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Good idea.
let's go in here.
Alrighty.
By the way, I broke my helmet. I don't know if you can hear the difference. Got some gap cubes. Interesting.
I think I got some gap cubes stuck in it.
Oh, nasty little things.
Yeah. So, update on the Encore situation. We managed to turn it in a way that they purchased 75% of his availability specifically.
Okay.
So we're out of it just fine. They tried to talk us into giving them a majority share in Astral.
That's not gonna happen.
Nope, it's not. However, we made them a counter proposal to purchase a 1/7 of our shares, offering the other 6 pieces to the other 6 major corporations.
That might be more favorable.
Yep.
Although, are these shares big enough for them to be decision makers in our operations?
Puts them on a list at least. First come, first served.
Yep. Plus, none of them will be able to vote against the others. Which, for us, effectively means we preserve the status quo, with the difference that we have a constant flow of money.
Well, I'm afraid I spent my entire contract budget for this week on 2 successful contracts that are going off without a hitch. You're getting beamless weapons from Valkyrie and spy drones from Trident.
Nice. That definitely sounds like something to look forward to.
Shimetsu come through.
The only issue is, all we have to do is go ahead and fill out like test surveys to let them know how the equipment is working and send all the data back to their lab so they can go ahead and finish the product. I do know that Trident is going to be exclusive with us on the spy drones, but the beamless weapons are going to be distributed to whoever buys them. We couldn't get an exclusive contract on that.
Technically speaking, that's actually the better outcome for us, because it means that whenever they're involved, it doesn't automatically point our direction.
Fair enough. But yeah, that's what me and Ophi accomplished all day. I showed Ophi around to all the other corporations to get familiarized with them.
You two did good.
Now, I'm really sorry about hearing you guys getting caught up in all that Trident business, though. That didn't sound so pleasant.
It could have been worse.
Could have. Could have lost our entire company. Well, most of it.
Not a chance. We're not signing anything with the Astral name on it.
What were they offering for what they thought was 75% of the company?
They tried to scam Encore. That's literally the whole story. They tried to scam Encore and didn't think about the fact that a gunnery sergeant does not have the rank and the authority in Astro to sign anything like that.
Right. Well, glad I'd let you guys know about that, because I knew something stunk fishy some.
Additionally, they tried to tell us some stuff about old contracts. Unluckily for them, I made very sure to read everything that has been signed here over the past 10 years, so...
Yeah,
turns
I
out
went over there and asked about Ian's unit that's been working here for a while now.
Mhm.
And turns out Ian hasn't been seen in quite some time.
Commander DuPont, right?
We heard deceased.
Correct.
Here, his official status is MIA.
Interesting. His
He's-
unit's still active in the area, though.
Yep. Do you know who it consists of?
Probably some splinter cell of Astral still working around in the row.
Interesting. We might want to get in contact with them. Oh, by the way, Jerry, I did a little trip down to the row, and turns out down there's actually a very interesting asset. Apparently there is a Wyvern subcell operating on this planet.
Well, as long as they don't bother us.
Well, in fact, we might implement them into our operations occasionally.
Ooh, tempting offer. We're not training them, are we?
No, we're not. They won't even know that the offers come from us. I established communications through a, let's call it a middleman.
How trustworthy is this middleman?
100% trustworthy.
Well, ain't that something? But, yeah. Oaf, anything you want us to share? You had fun today, didn't you?
Oh, and,
She's still trying to warm up, I guess.
don't worry. Just give it a few more days and you'll feel like home. Jerry, have you ever heard anything about a individual called, Sable Burchard?
Sable Burcharge does not ring a bell. Mind filling me in on that?
Another potential asset. If you have the time, please run a background check on him.
Will do.
Okay.
Well, that's all I got to report.
Yep. I would say,
Shall we head off to the Undercity then?
yeah, sounds like a plan. I actually have business to do down there, so I am probably going to go separately. But you three have a nice trip.
All right.
Alright, I'm gonna go for the AR.
I hate politics. They're just so, I don't know, political. Oh, wrong elevator. Okay, time to switch outfits once more.
Goodbye, darling. Goodbye, sweet summer child.
Goodbye. Someone's gonna get shot
Do it.
in the row. Someone's dying in the row.
Yay!
How do I get my weapons? Where are my claim pocket monitors?
It should auto-claim in a second, headkit.
Oh, the fucking big one that says claim.
Do you have all the dots added?
No. Please. I forgot.
Please.
You two are doing great!
Wait.
Yeah. I told you Jared Slimeling does his work right.
Yep.
Hello. I'm sorry. You were so difficult to see in Avalon. It was so difficult to see you. So bright green over there. You're very Avalon green over there. That was amazing. Okay, that's a troll move, that is. Right, I have to get back in.
I do this whenever I go ahead and try to meet all the other corporations. Put a little soft spot and a little southern honey on their tongues.
God damn it, Raz.
It's very subtle, I like it.
Well, I might see you guys in map, but who knows? I need to go buy an apartment.
Ah. Alright, let's all...
Okay, so guys, as you might have noticed, in the beginning we had the little bit where I wanted to buy an apartment from or rent an apartment from Coach. The thing with that is that one of the points on my agenda for the next few episodes is to establish safe houses in all maps for Astral. So I basically want to rent an apartment in each and every map for the Astral units to be able to take shelter in if needed. Yeah, that's kind of the plan there. So yeah. Dum 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 dum. Da, 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 da. 10 hours of loading the map later. We still only have about half an hour to go.
Howdy. Look at the lad. Look at that boy. Look at that boy. See if it actually gives me the things that are in my pockets. If not, I'll have to respawn it.
I'll just not question what you were
Alright,
just doing.
You're actually going to be heading out to the wasteland because the Undercity is full.
Ah, I'm just full. I don't have the map command working, so I can't check.
Oh yeah, the server died halfway through the episode, so...
Oh, guess I'm going to the wasteland then.
I can actually double check if it's... my overlay is dying
If we were
too.
going to the waste, I would have... If we were going to the waste, I would have brought my AR.
Yeah.
Because I get to do my thing where I'm just like, hey, let's...
That's really cool.
Out of all astral people,
That's so cool.
he's the one with the fanciest armor.
I got a nice family, right?
Well,
My,
I have
my
actual
invite
business to
to,
do here,
down
so
in the wastes.
I'm
Right, I'm down in the
probably
wastes then.
Yep. Have fun.
Sweet. We'll be on comms anyway.
Yep.
Hey, y'all. Hi.
Hi.
How you getting on? How are things going?
I'm here.
Oh, perfect. All right. Jamie in the other room there. I was just saying hi to the people.
Yep. Have fun here. I'm just gonna buy an apartment. See you later. Where is the people? People, people, people. Hello. Excuse me. Can you answer me a question by any chance?
I can try.
If I want to rent an apartment down here, where do I have to go and who do I have to talk to?
I guess now you probably talk to the mayor.
Okay. Where do I find the mayor?
Have you been down here recently? I can show you where it is.
I'm literally first day on the planet, so...
One moment then.
Hello there. I don't suppose you saw the fucking, like, 7-foot tall bloke in like power armor walk past in that direction, did you?
7 foot tall... No. I literally just came in.
That I can remember.
That sounds
I'm toast.
suspiciously like
How are you today, bub? How's your fishing business?
It's going. I'm fine.
You're good? You're not overworking yourself?
No, I can't be.
Okay, good. I wish I was synthetic, because then I could overwork myself because I'd be synthetic.
Alright. It's this way.
I'll just follow you. You know the way. I don't.
They might be at the party.
Party? What party? There's a party and I wasn't invited? I've been working all day. Where is it?
I guess then we got the message to you. They were celebrating in the Knowledge District because they completed it.
Oh shit, no way, I completely forgot. Fuck, where's the party? I completely forgot about it. Oh,
There's some people still there. It's like, it's right where the shop is.
Tricks on this one.
Excuse me.
It's called a cigarette.
Sorry.
Oh, I see. An analog
Sorry.
It's fine. I'm just a little bit out of breath.
Oh, there he is right there. The big guy, his name is Conk. He's the mayor. He might be able to help you.
The big mushroom dude?
Yep.
Okay.
I have problems remembering your face, but I guess your scars are pretty recognizable. I should probably remember that. Yes.
Yeah.
Nice to see you again.
Well.
Yeah, I'm the mayor now.
How'd you run the place now?
Yeah.
I'll be around this way.
We gotta
think,
get a little more organized.
I think the place feels a little more comfortable these days.
For sure, before this place was just old rundown couches and not even any coffee. But now we have coffee. Big improvement.
Oh yeah, I tried it. Pretty good.
For sure.
There's one. Now I told him the one thing that Undercity always did better than the slums or the upper city was the food and the drink.
I'm gonna see if there's one passing by.
For sure. I mean, I mean, I'm not saying disrespect to Wodo. I mean, or
watch out.
but yeah,
Excuse me, pardon
you
me.
know, don't
Carry
worry.
you on your way down to the
But
wasteland?
compared to some of the other restaurants, everything down here homegrown, yours truly. So of course it's the top-notch quality.
In your coffee, sir.
So what are the options?
Many options.
Not so far because they just came back today. So we'll see.
Yeah, it should be just about
Not so
done
far.
loading.
Yeah. I mean, a certain. I recently heard acting head came down here.
I'm sorry,
was
did
part
that
of the
first message
celebration
come through?
of a certain cyan glowing color.
That's cool. So remember, just make sure it's not just for show. You know.
For sure.
Anyway, yeah, I'm in the wasteland now.
For sure. Don't worry, I was gonna actually have some business. After talking to
Mr. Kong?
Slow about it.
Oh, yeah, what can I help you with?
I've been told you're the person to go to when I want to rent an apartment. Is that right?
That is correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Well, I would like to rent an apartment.
Well, let me do the quiz. So give me your details, and I'll send you an email.
Yep. 1 second. Here you go.
There you go. Yes, I'm not very fast with approval.
Oh.
So I have to do everything pen and paper, but send me an email on that address, and I'll get you hooked up.
Yep.
Ophi and Eddie to head in ahead.
Will do. Thank you very much, sir. Got this.
Almost over anyway.
How you doing with?
Yeah, you guys go on ahead. I'll see what I can get around to.
That was quick and efficient. This is M. I am going to go back and I think I'm gonna sign off for tonight, so if you have any questions and concerns, please address them now.
Understood. If any other questions are pertinent, emails will be sent.
Alright, that works for me.
Have a good night.
I'll come back for you.
Thank you,
That's adorable.
Alright, let's head out.
Thank you.
Hello, little one. Aren't you cute? Do you like that? What a cute little thing you are. Well, I'm sorry, but I sadly really have to go. But you know what? I'll be back. I'm gonna find you again, okay? I'm looking forward to it. Bye bye, little one.
I do.
want me to what?
Bye bye, and thank you for showing me to the mayor. Bob was your name, right?
Mm-hmm. My name is Bob, yes.
Yeah. It was nice meeting you, Bob.
Mm-hmm. Have a safe trip back.
Thank you.
No, why did you do that?
Hey.
I broke it.
Okay.
I don't have to put it back.
She broke.
That's your problem.
Okay, I got my invite. Okay. I'm going to the upper city.
Hello, Shim. Bye-bye, Shim.
Shiny.
Well, that was quick and successful.
Longer than we think it will, always.
Yeah, and I need to sit and write one of my pieces for 5 minutes. So let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
so excited. I knew you were gonna do something like.
To the train.
Are you gonna carry me? Oh, what?
Oh, did you fall apart?
Where's my legs? Oh my god.
Your legs
how
are
the
right
heck?
here.
Okay, no, they're attached to me. No, it's just my legs lost.
Up here. Around here. Up here. Now I can sit here. On my captain's chair. Watching the Union people.
Alright, I'm out here.
Dip-de-dip-de-doo.
Corporation that like stuck out to you that you were like, damn, these guys are cool, or damn, these guys are fucking annoying, you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Not
I mean,
that they would ever be annoying.
Well, everybody.
It was honestly pretty tame a lot of the time. Like there wasn't that many people that came over to us.
That's the wrong way up.
I didn't catch his name or whatever, but he.
Alright, everybody.
He was he gave himself like this like accent, like kind of southern, but he was really funny. I liked him a lot.
Was he a slime?
Was he like?
He was like.
Was it Jara Slimer?
Maybe I'd have to see.
A little slime boy, with a cowboy hat and a uniform.
Yeah, he was like a cowboy.
That was Jerry, yeah.
Jara Slimer. I love Jara Slimer.
Well, everybody, thank you for watching today. I am going to finish stream here. Let me just see if anybody's left that I can read.
That's already that's the main character of Neon Divide. There's no way in hell. I can't wait to see him. No.
Not really.
Just a little tiny slime
Well,
with a little cowboy.
You would just go. It's beautiful. I love it.
I guess I'm gonna finish stream here then. So everybody, thank you for watching. I hope you had some fun. I'm gonna see you next time. Bye bye.